On 4, 5, and 6, we're now going to do compound interest, and there is a formula for compound interest. It will look sort of like what we've been doing. But what they're going to tell you to do to find compound interest is take the principal, or the amount you started with, 1 plus, and here's where it's a little bit different. Since it's not compounded annually, quarterly, monthly, something like that, you're going to take the rate divided by the number of compounding periods. 4% compounded quarterly means 1% per quarter. Then you have to do, to the power, I'm going to put the caret key because that's what we're going to have to use, the number of compounding periods times the time. So if it's compounded quarterly for 10 years, it's compounded 40 times the total number of times it's compounded. So I'm going to invest $4,000. 1 plus 4% compounded quarterly to the 4 times 10, and again I have to put parentheses so that it doesn't to the 4th and then multiply by 10. So it's going to look something sort of like that. Let's go ahead and punch it in and see what we get. So 4,000 parenthesis 1 plus 0.04 divided by 4. You can use a fraction or the division. I like the division. It's easier for me to punch in. Caret key, and then in parentheses, 4 times 10. Hit equals. I'm coming up with 5955.454. Tells me to round to the nearest cent, so I need to carry it 3 places. Since there's a 4 behind there, I'm going to say $5,955.45. So I started out with $4,000. After 10 years, I didn't make a whole lot of interest, 4% compounded quarterly. So I ended up with $5,955.45. So number 5, same kind of thing. Borrowed 8%, borrowed $8,000 at a rate of 15%. So here we only had 4% compounded quarterly. Here we're going to do 15% compounded semi-annually. So 1 plus 0.15 semi-annually is twice a year. 2 times 3, so it's going to do 6 total times twice a year for 3 years. So 8,000 parenthesis 1 plus 0.15 divided by 2, the parentheses 2 times 3, and I get 12,346.412. So after 3 years, I pay back $12,346.41. So number 6, suppose that we're investing only $2,000. 1 plus my rate, 0.036, 3.6%, compounded annually, so once a year, and 1 times 3. So since this one's compounded annually, you can see if I simplified this, 2,000, 1.036, since that's divided by 1, to the 3rd power. So it's just like our previous formulas. If it's compounded annually, we really don't need the compound interest formula. We can use our regular one, but they'll throw some ones in there that are annually just to see, and you end up getting the same answer either way. Let's go ahead and punch that in. 2,000, 1.036 to the 3rd power. So 2223.869. So $2,223.87 is what we'd have to round that off to.